Hi everyone, today we will study lesson 16. It's about simple past. And simple past in Vietnamese is different from English. It's like simpler than English. It's really simple. You can see that in Vietnamese. For simple past, we just need to study two words here. The first one here, đã. Okay, đã. And the next one is rồi. Đã. Here you need to remember that we only use đã in front of verb, and we can use rồi at the end of the sentence. Okay, one more time. Đã is used in front of verb, and rồi is used at the end of the sentence. Here are some examples. Is it a conversation from mom and a child? Did you do your homework? And child will answer, I already did my homework. Here, as you see, it's in the past tense, right, in English. And in Vietnamese, we don't change any verb. And here in English, we change like do from present tense to did in past tense, right? But in Vietnamese, we just add the word đã or rồi, or both of them, đã and rồi here. And we don't need to change the verb, the normal verb, the form of the verb. As you see, we don't need to change the verb like in English. We just add the word đã and rồi to indicate that it's in the past tense. And we will translate, I already did my homework. Here, the first one, con đã làm bài tập ạ. As here, con is I, because it's a child talk to his mom, right? And làm is did or do, you can say that. Bài tập is homework. Is the word for the politeness when you talk to the elders, like your mom and parents. We already studied it in the previous lesson. So as here, remember đã is used in front of the verb. So at here you see, this is the verb, right? It's a làm verb. So we add the word đã in front of the verb here. And next one, con làm bài tập rồi ạ. Okay, at here we use it at the end of the sentence. We don't consider the politeness word here is the word in the sentence. It's just like you just use it in the conversation. So at here, just forget about this word. Okay, and so you already see that con làm bài tập is the sentence, and use the word rồi at the end of this sentence, because the politeness word always is the ending of the sentence you say. So you just use it for like when you talk to the elder. So remember that. For example, if you don't talk to the elder, you don't need to use this word or stuff like that. So rồi is put at the end of the sentence. Con làm bài tập rồi. Okay, and you use for the politeness word. Or you can use both of those words in a sentence. Con đã làm bài tập rồi ạ. And here it needs to focus on the rule. Like đã is used in front of the word. The verb, I mean, đã is used in front of verb, and rồi is used at the end of the sentence. It's really simple, right? And the second way to use in the past tense in Vietnamese is you use the word indicate a time. Okay, time plus this word trước, or this word qua. Trước, qua. Okay, because this way a little bit difficult, so I will spell it. Cờ ướt, trờ ướt trước, sắc trước. So this word will be trước. This one is qua. Qua. This one will be qua. Okay, time plus trước or qua. We can see the example so that it's easier for us to understand. Yesterday is hôm qua or hôm trước. Hôm qua, hôm trước. Because yesterday we have two words here, and like I think you should study both of them, because some people use hôm qua, some people use hôm trước, so it will be better if we study both of them. Last month, here you can see that, you can remember that last is trước or qua. It's easier to understand. Okay, month is tháng, we already studied it. Tháng trước. And last year is năm trước, but don't use the word qua for tháng and năm. So you guys just remember that qua just used for hôm, like yesterday, hôm qua, hôm trước, but don't use it for month and year. Month and year, just remember that we only have trước, tháng trước, năm trước. We don't have qua here. Tháng trước, năm trước. Okay, just that. We don't have tháng qua, năm qua. It's really weird, so don't study that because it's wrong. We don't have qua for month and year. Okay, one more time. Yesterday is hôm qua, hôm trước. Last month is tháng trước. Last year is năm trước. And note, if you already use any words which indicate that the time is in the past, then you don't need to use the đã and rồi in your sentence. Just simply use present tense. However, if you want, you still can use đã and rồi with adverb of time. For example, yesterday I went to school. Okay, we can use hôm qua con đã đi đến trường ạ. If you want, but usually we will use hôm qua. Is it the adverb of time, right? Con đi đến trường ạ. Right, we don't have to use đã and rồi here. If you want, you can still use it, but it will make your sentence become like heavier. So just use like, if you already have the adverb of time here for in the past, you just simply use the present tense. It's fine, because we almost use present tense on off the conversation and writing and every stuff like that. It's just the which one you can use, it just depends on you. Okay, and now we have some vocabulary for today. First, hôm qua is yesterday. Hôm qua is yesterday. One more time. Hôm qua. And this one, the second one, mẹ is mom or mother. You already know this word. Mẹ. Mẹ. Okay, for this one, dẫn, đến, dẫn. And three dots here. Dẫn, đến. Okay, it will be take someone to somewhere. Take someone to somewhere. Okay, for example, take me to the supermarket, right? Dẫn someone đến somewhere. Dẫn someone đến somewhere. Am is I. You already know about that, but usually for the kids we always use am for I. Gặp is meet. Gặp is meet. Áp và áp, áp gấp nặng gặp. Gặp is meet. Bạn is friend. Bạn is friend. Hỏi is ask. Hỏi is ask. Okay, one more time. Hôm qua, mẹ dẫn someone đến somewhere. Am is I. Gặp bạn. Hỏi